Hello viewers, yes, today is a very important day. Big announcement to make in this video. We're on the way to the Nurburgring of all places. Let's get it done. There we go. God, it is DRS. So yes guys, I'm going to be racing around the Nurburgring for Bilstein. They approached me, Jimmy and Misha, about forming a race team. And this year we are going to be racing together in a team in a Bilstein backed car, and that car is going to be prepared by Black Falcon, a very prestigious race team. It's amazing to be aligned with such a big brand like Bilstein, who have an amazing history of racing around the Nordschleife. Our plans for this year are to compete in the RCN Championship and then to move on to, hopefully, the NLS, with a very big aim of competing in the Nurburgring 24 Hour in 2024. As for my teammates, you've probably heard of them, Misha Charoudin and Jimmy Broadbent. Jimmy, exciting times. I mean, lots of experience of the Nordschleife in the videos, but here we are, for real, gonna race it.
I mean, I've driven thousands of laps around here, virtually. So this is going to be the big test to see if all that time was it wasted. Why? Yeah, of course it was, but like, but is it going to help me actually race around here? And this is a proper dream come true for me. This is the greatest circuit in the world. Massive thank you to Bilstein for letting us do this. And
Misha, you got loads of laps practice around here, but
yeah, quite some.
Racing it, you've raced it as well.
I raced it, yeah. Actually 2 weeks ago even. Yeah.
And you did the 24 a few years ago,
yes, I
right?
did N24 and 21. I've done RCN and endurance races in E-units in 2019, and lots and lots of TF and track days, etc, etc. So,
but still, it's always going to be a big challenge around here.
Every day
right?
is a school day.
Yeah.
Yeah, every day is a school day. I always say when people ask me how long it takes you to learn the track, 100 laps roughly to understand where it goes from left to right, and then the rest of your life to understand how to drive it.
So what advice would you give to me and Jimmy, like, for racing here? Because you have and we haven't.
Well, physical preparation, especially for endurance, because it's quite a bit different ball game.
Chest day?
Chest day, for sure. Shoulder day. Hopefully the seat is going to be holding us very nicely. This was for me the biggest encounter when I started racing. This was for me the biggest challenge to actually to see how badly prepared I was. Here, you'll be during the endurance race, you'll be driving for 1.5 hours on all the bumps and jumps and elevation changes, fighting with other cars, checking your mirrors. It's a lot of physical and mental preparation. That's going to be the biggest challenge probably.
Yeah. You know, I was actually at Jimmy's first race in a kart 4 years ago at Lid, and he ditched it into the gravel. It's just amazing to me how far he's come as a driver, you know, from that, spinning off into the bark all those years ago, and then now look at him, there he is.
I'm
at
still
the Nurburgring.
And some people on my channel said like, hey, there is this super GT guy doing a 200 lap race, can you go check it out?
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
And my first interaction with Misha was when I did the 200 lap challenge back at the start of 2021. He donated 300 euros to the cause. This is actually something we teased a couple of months ago. You might have seen the post I made where we were stood just there underneath the Bilstein Bridge on the Dottinger. Quite an interesting place to be, and in a few months we'll be coming along this straight at full speed. How are you looking forward to racing around here, Jimmy?
Well, I mean, these are prime conditions really. I think this is really going to suit us and our driving style. I mean, like, it's the greatest circuit in the world, right?
Yeah.
No comparison.
Looking forward to it, Misha?
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, I had the privilege already of racing here, but now actually representing such a cool and iconic brand in the world's most challenging and spectacular series, that's dream coming true. That's all I can say.
Yeah, so there's a lot of challenge here. Not only just the driving the track, lots of other cars, faster classes, traffic, dealing with overtaking whilst driving the car quickly, fitness, long stints around here, 6-7 laps. You can go an hour, maybe 2 hours, depends on the race. Yeah, this is honestly such a cool challenge. I really just cannot wait to start. And of course, we'll be making plenty of videos of all of this. Black Falcon have been preparing the car. We bought the car about a week ago, and they've been stripping it out and getting it ready. They are based just around the corner here at Nurburgring, so let's go and take a look.
After you, mate. After you, mate.
So we're inside Black Falcon. These guys are going to be looking after us. They are running our car. Our car is at the far end with a Jimmy Broadbent for good measure. But this is our car, BMW 330i. As you can see, there's not much to it at the moment. All the seats have been removed. Pretty much everything's been removed at the moment. They're kitting the car out. Black Falcon are trying to turn this one around quite quickly, turning it into a proper race car. So the next time you see it in the first race video, it's going to be very exciting to see what this thing looks like and what it feels like to drive. Excited to see what this thing looks like when it's finished.
Are you talking about me? About my body?
You? Yeah, this chest. Okay, Bilstein are going to be covering this. You know, they're our main sponsor. They're the guys who are putting their funding behind this and making it happen. Hook the car up with some Bilstein suspension. There's going to be a roll cage in there. You know, we've taken out all the weight. We're going to make it into a proper race car. It was just a road car a few days ago. So this is the BMW 330i G20 model, 250 horsepower. We're going to enter it into the V2T class at the Nurburgring NLS and the RCN. Rear wheel drive, and we're going to modify the power slightly. There are of course things we are changing from a production car, but I think it's going to be really fun to drive this thing. You know, of course I've only done 2 laps around the Nurburgring Nordschleife a couple of years ago. There's a video in the description if you want to take a look at that. But racing it, it's going to be a whole new different adventure, and it's going to be very exciting, very scary as well, but I'm definitely looking forward to it. That's a mini tour of Black Falcon. But Bilstein are the guys who are really behind this. They're the ones who approach Jimmy, Misha and myself. Obviously Misha is very much known for driving around the Nurburgring Nordschleife. Done a couple of races here, done the 24 in fact. Jimmy, very familiar, many videos around the Nordschleife. And myself, you know, the 200 lap challenge and plenty of races on Gran Turismo. So we have a lot of experience. So in many ways it's going to be quite daunting and scary, but I really can't wait to race. I think this is such an amazing opportunity, and we've got to thank Bilstein for putting this together. You know, so we drove here in the M2 today. Bilstein should be able to hook us up with some new suspension, which will help the car obviously handle a bit better. But I haven't made too many videos on the M2. A couple of you have been requesting it, so let me know in the comments if you want to see more of that. So there we go, guys. Just been reflecting on today, and it really is incredible that, you know, on this channel we've gone from playing Forza, online lobbies in the chaos, then Gran Turismo, and now we're here. We're at the Nurburgring. We're going to be racing it. It's going to be very real. I can't wait. And of course, we have to give a big thank you to all of you viewers, because as corny as it is to say, none of this happens without you. So thank you so much. Thank you to Bilstein for putting this all together. Stay tuned for the next video. It will come out very soon. But at the moment we're at Apex Taxi, and therefore it'd be rude to not do a lap.
Bit wide, Steve. Bit wide.
I was like, why is he going flat there?
What?
Mate, the commitment is unreal.